I got it. It's on there.
Cool. Starting now. We will be starting the stream in a moment or two. We're just waiting for the guys to get themselves prepped up and ready to go. So, hello to everyone. We will kick off the stream in a moment or two, so don't go anywhere, guys.
That's us going.
Cool. Cool. Kick off now. Stream's already on. Okay, session's gonna kick off. Dude. Come on. Kick off. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the HTA Hit the Apex Racing League. I am your host with the most milk at the glorious race of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With me tonight is a very special guest. He's one of the bestest drivers in HTA at the Hit the Apex Racing League. We've got the legendary Sparks. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Just wanted to check on the guys down here. Obviously, we saw what happened with the top division, but I'm excited to see what these guys can produce. There's a lot of young talent in here, and I can't wait to do this now.
Absolutely. I can't wait for it as well, because it's one of those unknown drivers, for me personally, unknown drivers to see what they can capitalise on at the Baku track. I mean, have you driven around the Baku track before?
Yeah. Actually, at 5 today we had the no assist here, which was running around Baku. And from experience, all I can say is, if you can nail a lap round here, you're going to get up there. This lap, this whole track is just about maximising every corner. There's no room for mistakes. If you can get every corner pitch perfect, you're going to be up in that top 10.
Absolutely. I mean, Baku's more of a track where it's just like Monaco all over again. You just don't want to have that silly bang moment, like bang, and the wing is gone moment there, especially when just watching X Games now, coming up to the castle section now, where you have to be absolutely spot on through there, because if you don't get it spot on, you lose probably about 2 or 3 seconds at least, especially when you don't want to hit the wall there as well. Tell us your thoughts of the drivers here. Have you noticed any drivers from this league that could be a surprise for tonight?
Yeah, well, obviously I've seen who Q-Tip is. He's the defending champion from last season, and he's winning the championship currently. Fishy, I've seen him before. He looks to be a quick driver, so you want to keep an eye on him. Fishy is probably the most one I would want to look at, but apart from that, that's really all I know of.
Fair enough, Sparks. Thank you very much for that. So, 2 drivers to watch out for is Q-Tip and Fishy, as well as all the other drivers to try and balance out there as well. But we will go through the standings in a moment too. But X Games is going to be the qualifying lap as we speak here. Coming down the straight here into, which is turn 1 now, and then down here into, which is the turn 2 now, which is the part where you have to be absolutely spot on it, because you want to get that exit perfect for the DRS straight here now, and absolutely spot on here as well. You need to get that really good time at Baku, because if you don't, you will lose so much time here as well. We'll go through the strategy as we speak in a moment or two. Passing into turn 4 now, and then into which is turn 4 now. Now we're into like turn 5 now, and into the end of the first sector there, into turn 6 now. And then this is the part where you're absolutely crucial here, because they have to be absolutely spot on here. This is where it feels like this is a lucky 7 corner here, at turn 7 here, but this is the part where you have to be absolutely spot on here, which is at turn 8, which is the castle section here. And then 9, 10, 11 there, and then 12 there as well. And then up the hill, I feel like you're on a roller coaster moment there. Absolutely manic stuff there, but Games is trying to do everything possible here as quickly as possible here. Into turn 15 now, down the hill here now, to try and do everything possible here at the end of the second sector now. With a 115.13, do apologise there. Then passing to turn 16, then into 17. And then into, which is turn 18, and then 19 now, where you're going to have the next part of the DRS straight in a moment too, passing into turn 20 now. And then you're going to be fast-paced here as well, trying at that maximum time here, and he's trying to do everything possible here, and he might get a 139 flat. So the time to beat is a 139 flat there. So Sparks, I'll tell you what's the best time that you would recommend at Baku here, and also who are you watching so far?
Well, I mean, after you just saying the best time, EFL just went a 137.8, and a 137.8 for this division, that would be top 5 in my opinion. They'll all be aiming for 137.5s, so EFL coming down from the top division, he's going to be looking to make a big statement here. But yeah, 137s is where you want to be. I'm sure X Games can improve in that. And as we speak about S Games, he just went off into the runoff.
Yeah, just watch that just quickly there, just to see what happened there. But he's got to be careful there, doesn't want to get disqualified as well. Kersey has moved to second place with a 138.8. Napula did a 139.3. HTM did a 141 there. Sloppy, 143 there. Ben Gallagher did a 158.795 as we speak here. So I'm going to look at Vishy now. Vishy's coming up to the final bit now, and he moves up to fifth there with a 140.6 on the hard tyres.
On hards.
On hards as well, yes, absolutely, Sparks. Who are you watching so far still?
I just skipped Hamilton, you could say, Hamilton Finn. He's went off as well. A lot of people are making mistakes here. You can't blame them. It's the track's still ramping up, you could say. But yeah, I'm just kind of skipping about. All the drivers are just trying to get a feel for this track, and you can't blame them. It's probably one of the trickiest tracks on the calendar. But I'm surprised Q-Tip hasn't set a lap yet. He's on the mediums, and I'm excited to see what he could do, because I've heard big things from him.
Absolutely, and hopefully he might have that biggest tip there to try and beat pole position here tonight. But we'll have to wait and see if he can try and produce the goods on the day of the race here as well. But can Q-Tip 1999, like Space 1999, will he be flying his way into the pole position here? We'll have to wait and see in a moment or two here now. He's coming up to the final bit now, and he moves up to 7th with a 140.9. However, that's on the mediums though, but compared on the times there as well, that's still not quick enough. But looking like all these here, there's so many great drivers here who could produce the goods here on the day of race. And do you feel under a lot of pressure when you drive in the highest level here, Sparks?
Yeah, a lot of the drivers will be feeling a lot of pressure, especially when one of the top division guys have moved down. Vishy will be feeling a lot of pressure. He's next to the former Season 1 champion. It's his debut. He's trying to make an impression, and he's up against some of the quickest guys in this division. So there will be that bit of pressure there. You're racing around one of the hardest tracks on the calendar, so yeah, definitely these guys will be feeling a high amount of pressure.
Absolutely, absolutely. But can they try and make it as quick, as best as they can there? Erdis just went into the wall there for a little bit there, so he did a 145.4, so hopefully he'll try and bounce back. I think there might be some problems with his wheel there. I might be wrong, but there's something wrong with that as well. So Erdis just going to try and do his lapping again. Might have to go through round there again. Gadropple the train there, or the trainer I'm going to call him there. He's in 15th place. Oh, nearly hit the wall there as well at the castle section there. Sippy is going just joined into the session there now. So at the moment here, Delta, Cal, Rich and Train have all got no times at all here so far. With the strategy that you would have started off at Baku here, which one would you have gone for to start off with, Sparks, if you was racing tonight?
Well, it's tricky. These drivers, it depends on their driving style. I would say softs to hards would be the most reliable strategy, but soft to mediums is possible. You might see a few people try and pull that off. And even Q-Tip, going in these mediums, he might just be sending out a hint that he's not afraid to start in the harder tyre and go for more of a race strategy. But if you're starting outside the top 10, you want to be starting on the mediums and take them longer and take the advantage onto the softs or hards at the end.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think it's definitely a one-stop strategy as long as you can capitalise on it perfectly. If you get the softs to not last under 11 laps, that's it. You have to go on the hards and you're going to have to go all the way to the end. You've got no choice. But it just depends on if they don't have any collisions at the start of the race or at any corner as well. Because, as you said, this is one of the toughest tracks at Baku as well, and it's so many galores here as well. Yellow flag set us 2 and 3. We've got 9 minutes left. 9 minutes left of the qualifying here. Yeah, you're joining live and exclusive on the Hit the Apex Racing League here with the legendary driver here of Sparks, who's just joined me for the comps for the special guest as well. So it's a very honour and privilege to have him here on the comms box. He's absolutely nervous here, so please give him the best revs, best reviews as ever as possible here. So we've got 8 minutes 30 left. So I don't know which one to go for. I'm still watching Trey now at the minute, trying to improve his lap here, but is there anyone that you're watching still?
I'm watching Napula, who's on his outlap and he's about to start his lap. He's up in 5th at the moment, and I think he'll be looking to improve that time. And I was just looking there, they're not separated by a lot. You might think 3/10 is a lot here, but making mistakes, and you can capitalise on that so much in your second lap. So I won't be surprised here if you see Napoli go up about another half a second or so and jump himself up into third.
Yeah, absolutely. It could be depending on if it's the castle section, or it could be when he was just made a little bit of mistakes here and there. But still watching Napoli now. But Rich, he's got that money bags there into the top 3 there with a 138.8. Carl have moved up to second there with a 138.6 as well. So they're all hitting the 138s now, but no one's getting even closer to EFL. It's like the English Football League moment there in F1 there with the first place there. Oh my days, Napoli has hit the wall there as well. So he's going through the castle section now. Yellow flag set to 2 there still. Yellow flag set to 2 there as well. Good evening to everyone that's joined the session. I haven't checked the comments there, so hopefully Sparks will give me some more updates there if he is watching it on the comms part there as well. We've got 7 minutes 9 left here. Still Napoli trying to come to the final bits here as well. Coming to the end of the second sector now. Do you reckon Napoli will get into the 138s tonight? Sparks.
What, sir?
Would you reckon Napoli will get 138s in a minute?
Yeah, I mean, he can. He's well, I think he's just backed out there. He's 5 seconds down, and the revs in his car don't seem too high, so I think that'll be him pitting. But maybe next time out, he's still got 6 minutes to go, so he can pit, get new tires on, and he looks like he's still going to cross the line.
Oh my days! Kersey has hit the wall at the castle section there, Sparks. He's hit the wall there, and he's lost a bit of his front wing there. So Silly Bang will be not happy with him at all here. In 4th place here. Absolutely madness stuff here.
Oh, he's on start.
Oh my days! Oh my days, he's hit the wall and he's lost the wheel as well. So Silly Bang will be absolutely fuming with that. Rich is trying to get back into the pits, is he? Yes, he is. He's going back into the pits there as well. Sloppy, I hope he doesn't get a sloppy lap here, but at the moment he's doing well here with a 139.2, but he's doing his lapping now here. Can he try and improve there as well? With the Division 1 and the how are you doing the No Sis League as well?
Yeah, it's going well. Just recently started. I finished second at 5, so yeah, it's going well. Just a new league we started, so if you're listening and you're interested in joining the No Assist League, hit us up. We're still got a few spots left. I think we've got three reserve spots and 1 full time. So feel free to ask us if you want to join. But yeah, it's going really well.
Nice one. That's what I like to hear as well. And like you said from Sparks, the No Assist League is a brand new league here at 5 o'clock. Is that correct?
Yep.
So 5 o'clock at there as well. So make sure you tune in there as well. Well, like I said, with the Assist League, we're doing live and exclusive for you guys here as well. Good evening to everyone that's watching in the stream here tonight here. I will check the comments later on, but at the moment I can't at the minute. We're under 5 minutes left here. Will there be any moments here of paddock stations here? Will they try and get into the top 5 at least here? But the only casualty at the moment is Kersey, who had a mare at the castle section and also lost his wheel as well. Capricorn, if he has to pronounce it, is a 139.3 there, did in 8th place here. So let's see what he can try and do again there. So Delta's the only one who hasn't done a lap in so far here. So at the moment is who are you watching still so far, Sparks?
Yeah, I've just went on board to EFL. He's about to start his lap, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be his final lap unless he pits. But yeah, he's about to start his lap, so I'm really intrigued to see what he can do. Maybe get into 37.5s because he looks like he's on fire right now.
Yeah, he's got that. It's like when you touch the car, it's like ow! It's like fire, fire! Unbelievable stuff there. But EFL, can he try and produce even more quicker than ever before? Because some of the drivers are getting closer, but not close enough here. Like I said, 7 8 tenths, I do apologise, not 7 tenths, 8 tenths gap there between first and second place there. So if EFL can try and hit that even more, he'll be the only one at the moment he hits the 37s at the Baku track here who's just it's just like a Speed Gonzalez mode there. So he could try and do everything possible here as well. By the sounds of it, Sparks, he might do well here to get to the 137.5 or maybe even less. Do you agree?
Yeah, he's just went 3 tenths up on his personal best, so if he can keep this together, I mean, it's very hard to keep it together, but if he can, this is looking like a good lap.
Absolutely, absolutely. But fair play to him if he can try and nail it through the castle section. He looks like he's trying to be absolutely delicate there through the castle section, but he is getting quicker than ever before there. There was a yellow flag set to 2 and 3 just for a brief moment there, so not sure what happened there, but still watching EFL. Yellow flag set to 3, now spoken to the death there as well. Coming up to the last second sector there. Oh, EFL's just breezed past the wall there. Absolutely fantastic stuff there. Oh my days. We might have, can you imagine a 136? A 136 around Baku here, but we'll have to wait and see what happens here. He's coming up to the final part here of the last few corners here. He needs to push that pedal to the metal here, and he tries to come up to the start finishing line straight now. Can he try and produce the goods? Can he do it? Oh, 137.3! Oh, brilliant, absolutely brilliant there from the EFL. Brilliant, Sparks.
That was a good lap. He nailed everything there. I think he can be extremely happy with that. If he can bring this momentum onto the race, what a lap that was.
Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, he can always never be the fastest lap on the qualifying. As long as you can match it on your consistency in the race, then you will nail it perfectly there. And I tell you what, EFL has perfectly nailed that lap there. So Games and EFL have both retired from the session here. Yellow flag set to 1. Yellow flag set to 1. Fishy's on the soft tyres here. Fishy's only in the top 10 with the hard tyres. The only one driver who's on the hard tyres here as well. So he needs to try and do something here. If he wants to try and match what EFL and all the others are doing here as well, they'll need to do something here, Sparks.
Yeah, I just saw he's 9 tenths up coming into this middle sector, so if he can just keep this right, he might be able to just get there. But EFL is a quick driver coming from the back of F1, so that just shows you how quick F1 actually was. But EFL really proving and making a statement here in his debut.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's just nerve-wracking times, and I'll tell you what, the nerves are not with him tonight here because he's got pole position here with 1 minute left. 1 minute left on the qualifying here. Can Fishy, oh, something smells fishy here. Can he try and make the move here to try and get into the pole position here? 1.8, so 2.7. 2.7 here. 2 points. Oh my days! This could be close here. This could be close for the fastest lap here. Could it be? Could Fishy try and make the move into pole position here? He's down the straight here with the DRS now. He's with the DRS straight now. Can he try and improve here? He might do it. Oh no! 137.9. He's the second driver to hit the 37s. And a silly bang with hitting the wall there as well. So Fishy will retire after there. But what a lap there from Fishy, Sparks.
Yeah, good lap. All you really need to be round here is second. If he can be second, just follow EFL. He should be happy with that because that is a good lap against one of the top Division 1 drivers.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Fishy has confirmed retired from the session here. So the qualifying has now stopped. The qualifying has now stopped for the Hit the Apex Racing League here for round 9 at the glorious race of the Baku Grand Prix here. So at the moment, EFL is in pole position here with 137.3. At the moment, I cannot see anyone try and match that or even getting close to that time. Fishy nearly did, but he was only 6 tenths off. So at the moment here, Carl's trying to come up to the final few corners here now. Can he try and improve his time here? He needs to do something here. He's pushing that car, that pedal to the metal here, moment here, with that Merc car there. Sparks is absolutely loving this as a co-commentator here, aren't you, Sparks? Absolutely fantastic stuff here. He's going to the pit now.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, 138.3. Sloppy has retired from the session here. Where's Rich now? Will he have that golden? I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he had improved his time there. No, he hasn't. He has not improved his time, but he's still stuck on 4th place here at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, the Baku track here as well. Here are your short qualifying for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix for the Hit the Apex Racing League for round 9 at Baku. EFL is in first on his debut race. Fishy is in second, Carl's in third, Rich is in fourth, Kersey is in fifth, Napula is in sixth, Games is in seventh, Sloppy is in eighth, Cabrin is in ninth, Hamilton Finn in 10th. Ben Gallagher is in 11th. Q-Tip is in 12th place, which I was expecting to try and hit the top 5 at least there. Gad is in 13th. Erdy is in 14th. And Delta is the only one who's not had a time so far. So we're going to do the usual advertisements, and then I'll talk to Sparks about his thoughts of his top 3. So he's going to have so much to think about of what to expect back of the Baku track as well. This is the HIT, the Apex Racing League. This is a brand new league here. There used to be the Division 1, but now this is the reformed Division 1 as well. So this, like I said, this not only this is the Assist League, but they also have, as we mentioned earlier, there is the No Assist League, which is on the same day, but it's at 5 o'clock for the No Assist. And also myself will be on the 8 o'clock as well for the Assists League, which we're doing live and exclusive as well. And to be fair, that not only they do the YouTube channel, guys, they also got Twitter as well. So make sure you tune in and follow and subscribe as well. So make sure you do that, guys. It's just helps out with the league as well. So we're just waiting for the guys to get themselves loaded up and ready to go before I get put under the pressure on Sparks to predict his thoughts of the race here tonight. So no pressure on Sparks, because if he picks his top 3, that'll have to be stick by him to put on the betting slip after. So just waiting to load it up now, and we're off and ready to go for the formation lap here now. So Sparks, as we were going to discuss there now, after all that qualifying stuff as well, with top 10 all gone the softs, 11, 12 gone for the hards, as well as the rest are on the medium tires. So who's going to be your top 3 for tonight?
Top 3, you know, it's a tough one. I think EFL's going to hold that first position. His pace in qualifying looked great, and I have a feeling he can transform that into his race pace. I have a feeling Q-Tip might be able to come through to 3rd. I've seen him do some amazing comebacks, and especially with that long straight, you can get by 3-4 cars if you really wanted to. I've seen people do it in the past. So I reckon he'll finish 3rd, and I think Fishy will take 2nd.
Okay, fair dues, fair dues. So you heard that from Sparks. So he's going to have his betting slip ready and go to the bookies to pick that top 3 moment there as well at the Baku track as well. But they got to remember, there's always going to be crashes, there's always going to be problems there, especially when we're just going past there with EFL through the castle section as well. So make sure you do that live and exclusive. Well, not actually hit the wall, hit the castle section, but you know what I mean, try and avoid it as much as possible, and avoid hitting the walls and the collisions there as well, because that could happen here, and also with the safety car moments here. So anything could plan here tonight as well. The best strategy to go for is the soft and mediums. Like I said, the softs can last up to over 11 laps here, so if they can try and hit over 9 to 10 laps, oh, and here's that'll be perfectly well as well. But if they go less than that, they will have to go on the hards here. We've got 26 laps of the Baku track. I don't want to put under a lot of pressure on Sparks, but if he wants to start off with the starting grid, he's all his. If you want to do that,
I think I'll just leave it to you.
Oh, okay. No,
don't mess up.
Oh, I was just trying to give you the best moment there, Sparks. On the, you know what I mean? On your debut commentary, who's doing a brilliant job here at the moment here. I know he's still nervous, so make sure you like and subscribe to give him that encouragement there on the comms box as well. So it's an honour and privilege as well for him to join me tonight as well. So hopefully we'll get the usual co-coms with me next week, all being well. But at the moment, obviously, Sparks join me tonight. So like I said, all the cars are all going to be on the grid here and ready to go here. So we're just waiting for the cars. 16 drivers all barreling out for Hit the Apex Racing League here for round 9 at a glorious race on the Baku track Grand Prix here. Who will get out into pole position here, into first place here? We'll have to find out. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are... Go! 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 Who's had a great start? Who's had the great start there? Delta, Napulos had a great start there. Oh, this could be a belter here into the tuna beds. We've got a couple of tuna bed moments there. Clean first lap. Clean first corner there. They're still going through turn 2 here. Oh my days, this is absolutely unbelievable stuff there. There's quite a few tuna beds here moments here, Sparks.
Yeah, this is crazy. I was just taking a look at Sippy. He's made up his way up into 11th. That's 5 places gained in only 2 corners. He's absolutely storming. As he nearly clips the back of that Renault, I think he's just lost front wing damage. But all in all, a really clean start, and EFL doing what he needs to do, nearly getting that second gap in the first lap.
Absolutely, he needs to do that quickly, but we've got a couple of battles here going on here because Games and Q-Tip, oh, come on, oh, I tell you what, that could have been nasty stuff there, but I tell you what, Games is hold on there. Q-Tip's trying to lose out here. Sippy is lost the position. Sippy has moved up. Q-Tip lost the position here of 10th place here. Oh my day. Nail biting moments there through the castle section. You don't know what to do here. Sparks.
Yeah, that was crazy. We know Q-Tip and Sippy have big rivalry from Season 1 and still Season 2, both championship rivals, so there will be a bit of tension there, but great battling from them to keep it clean.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There's so many battles going on left, right and centre here. There's so much to take in. But still watch this battle between Sippy and Games here. Will he try and make the move here as quickly as possible? Still watching from Sippy's point of view. There's no DRS at the moment here until lap 3. There's no DRS until lap 3. Oh, and Sippy needs... He nearly needs the wall there. But Games will be defending like a madman here. Ben Gallagher moves up to 11th place here. Q-Tip drops down to 12th now. Oh, Games... I tell you what, Games just broken there. The Sippy would be absolutely lucky there because he didn't want to lose the front wing damage there. But it looks like Games has had to pit really, really earlier, so he must have had front wing damage here as well. Or he's going to try. It's very early to have the undercut here as well. But I tell you what, on lap 2, this has been a really good start here tonight. This has been a really, really good start, which I'm very, very surprised because normally with different corners there, you would expect different outcomes here. Don't you agree, Sparks?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be mayhem at the back. We've got one of the quicker drivers at the back, and the name is Sippy. He's at the back, and we've got one of the top drivers, EFL, at the front. So I thought it was going to be all guns away, but it's been one of the cleaner starts at one of more of a street circuit track. So I'm quite surprised.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Kersey, I was going to say Kirby then. Kersey trying to close into Rich here for 4th place here, and he's trying everything possible there through with the Alfa Romeo car there. So, like I said, Sparks, if you notice anything on what you're seeing at different drivers here, just shout out, just say, we've got a battle here going on, left, right and centre. There's so many battles going on, especially when you're like on your own as well. You just don't know which one to pick afterwards here. But fair play to Sparks for joining me tonight again, as always here. And so Kersey trying to close it on Rich now for 4th place here. Who are you watching still so far, Sparks?
I'm just watching this battle between Rich, Kersey and Napoli. There's a big train. I can't wait to see how this comes out. It looks like Kersey's just going to get this toe off Rich, and I don't know if he's going to go for a move. He's looking at it. Is he going to pull out? Oh, no, he doesn't. No.
Oof. I tell you what, this is going to be an absolutely manic stuff there. Ben Gallagher moves up to 10th place. No, Q-Tip moves up to 10th place now. So no. Will you two pick up positions here? From 10th and 11th place here. The 2 hard drivers here. Try and battle it out here for 10th and 11th here.
Whoa.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to look at this battle here because these two are having a ding-dong battle here. Absolutely unbelievable stuff here. But I want to try and get back to Rich's car here. Oh, Ben Gallagher makes the move here to 3. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant there from Ben Gallagher there. But Q-Tip saying, no. I've got the Merc here with me, sunshine. I want to try and bring this battle here with a 3-car battle here for 10th place here. Manic stuff here. Sparks.
Oh, Sloppy going down the outside, and oh, that was nearly close. Sloppy and Carbinecon going side by side, just coming up the castle section. That could have ended badly, but yeah, they've kept it clean.
Absolutely. I'm just going to call him Carbs next on that one.
Carbs.
So, yeah, so Carbs will be on there next. I'm sure he'll be happy with that after the stream here as well. So, oh my days, Kersey and Rich, DRS is now active.
Sippy's just lost one.
What's happened, Sparks? What's happened?
He's hit downhill left. He's hit the barrier. I think he just got a bit eager trying to chase down Sloppy, and he's hit that wall. So that's going to be a tough hit for him. That's really going to put his motivation down.
Absolutely. Oh, that is Kersey! Kersey trying to make the side side here. 2 to mid. We got 2 to mid against Rich here. Absolutely madness stuff here. Still going side by side here. They're still going. Oh my days. But Kersey's lost it. Kersey's lost the a little bit of contact there between the two drivers there, but like I said, Rich has moved up to 4th. I'm losing the plot here, losing what I'm going to say next here. Oh, Sparks.
Yeah, as you were saying, that Q-tip got back past Ben Gallagher, and I think they're really just spawning it out, but I think they should be working together. They're both in the hards, they need to be helping each other here. If they fight this much, they're just going to lose positions.
They will lose out so much time and positions there as well.
Oh, Ben's just at Q-tip, that could have ended badly. Lucky it didn't, but
oh,
that would have been bad.
Okay, we have to wait and see what happens here, but I'm just going to look at Kersey now going back up to 4th, 5th and 6th now, with Cal holding on for 3rd place here, pardon me, through the castle section here. Oh, I hate this castle section. This part I absolutely hate because you will lose so much time there as well. Oh, Carl's made a mistake. He's dropped down from 3rd to 5th here. He might lose that to 6th here. Oh, come on. Oh, my days. He nearly lost 6th place there. Napula nearly would have lost it there, but he's madness stuff here. Look at this bar there for 3rd and 4th here, Sparks.
Yeah, and meanwhile, this is all going. Fishy and EFL are just bombing away. EFL nearly with a 5-second gap, and it just looks like he's having a Sunday drive.
Absolutely, he's just chilling out at the Baku track here. We've not heard anything from the weather crew, so I believe it's all going to be a dry race here. But there's still, oh my days, Kersey's trying to close in on Rich now. This is going to be a 2 in a bed. We've got a 2 in a bed situation here. Could it be Napula try and make the move to be a 3 in a bed? Oh, Kersey makes the move. Kersey makes the move here, but Rich is holding on for dear life here. He will have to hold on again because of the on pace of Napula. From 5th place here, we're on lap 5:26. What is going on here, Sparks?
Yeah, it's absolute mayhem. I've just noticed Sippy's fell down a lot. I don't know if he's lost more wing, but he's now in 2nd last and he hasn't made a pit stop, so interesting things going on there with him.
Absolutely. Oh my days, he's lost a bit from wing. He's lost a bit of his from wing there, Sippy. He's lost a bit of his from wing, so hopefully he'll bounce back quickly here, but like I said, some of the drivers who had to pit earlier, they'll have to rely on the safety car here. But look at this, Sloppy trying to close in on Cal here for 7th place here. Manic stuff here at the Baku track here. Cal's holding on. No, don't you dare do this. I'm 2 in the bed at the cast. Oh, brilliant, absolutely brilliant there from Sloppy. Oh, you beauty. What a move just before the castle section. You legend, Sloppy. Oh, Sparks.
I tell you, that move takes some balls and he's just pulled off an absolute worldie. What a move by Sloppy. Some confidence he's got in that car, and I tell you, he looks to be one to keep an eye on. Absolutely.
I tell you what, he's not being sloppy around there at the castle section. He's just done a belt of a move there. What a move. That's one of the moves of the race here so far. Napula's trying to close it on Rich. Oh my days. That was a bit of a jump there from Rich and Napula's car there. So that was a bit of a nervous breakdown there from Napula. So Fishy's going to the pits. Fishy has gone into the pits. And also there was another driver there. Sloppy's gone into the pits as well as Cal. So they're all going to go for the hard tyres. Oh, Sippy has retired from the session here. So Sippy is retired from the session here with the first DNF of the race here on lap 6:26. Sparks.
Yeah, I was just about to say, as I already started pitting, that this is the time for the window to open. But if I was EFL, his pace looks so much better than Fishy's overall consistency. If I was him, I'd take these tyres as long as I could and then go into mediums, because you're more comfortable in mediums. So I'm really intrigued to see what EFL is going to do, because he's got the pace to go into the mediums.
Absolutely. If he has to go for the mediums, he'll have to go up to an estimate lap 11 here. So do you reckon he can do that?
Yeah, well, I've seen people do it for lap 9 or 8, but it just depends really how well your tyre wear is and all that, but we'll see.
We'll have to wait and see what happens here as well. So EFL is doing a brilliant job here in first place there. Kersey's in second place. Napula's in third. Rich, which I'm watching live and exclusive here, in fourth place here. Carbs is in fifth. Q-Tip is in sixth place here. Fishy is going to the hard tyres in seventh place. Sloppy as well in eighth. Cal in ninth as well, the hard tyres. Adair in 10th place. I was going to say Adair next in 10th place here. Hamilton Finn in 11th place. Gad in, it will trade, as I call him now, for 12th place. Ben Gallagher is in 13th. Delta is in 14th place here. And also Games is in 15th place. And Sippy is the only one who's at the DNF at the moment here. Oh, Rich is going to the pits. So Kersey. So Kersey and Rich have both gone into the pits there. So Cal's going to try and close in on Sloppy now, who's the closest battle here so far. But what's your thoughts of the race so far, Sparks?
Yeah, the start of it was probably one of the craziest races I've watched. It was everywhere, everybody was going for it, and I'm happy nobody really lost their head. But it's all kind of died down, pit stops have started happening, there's a gap between everybody starting to open up. So I think if we saw another safety car as X Games has just retired, that could bring this whole thing back up to life.
Hopefully so. But while you mentioning about that, what a move there from Carl. Carl made a move from the back of the DRS straight there. Just went past Sloppy there. It's like no man's business there into the first corner. So he's just trying to push down from there. What a move there from Carl there. Absolutely brilliant stuff here. So at the moment here, we've got two battles going on. We've got Carl and Sloppy, which we're watching, and also Hamilton Finn and Erdy for 10th and 11th place. Sparks.
Yeah, crazy battle. They're all just kind of fighting it for position. They will be holding each other a little up as they're trying to keep up with like EFL and all that without trying to disturb their pit box windows. But yeah, they're fighting clean and it's really nice to see.
Absolutely. Like I said, we've not seen any proper incidences that we have saw, but at the moment here, still going on fighting strong here. Yellow flag set to 3.
Oh, yeah. EFL!
Oh! Shock! Oh no!
He's got a puncture, I think.
So EFL,
He's took the tyres too long.
I cannot see where the problem is. Is it? I don't know if it's at the back or the
rear
front.
Right puncture, rear right puncture.
Rear right puncture, as Sparks has just confirmed there. So EFL, who would have had a brilliant race start here, he's lost it because of the puncture here. So could we see a new leader here? Well, a new winner here at the moment here, based on what I'm seeing so far here. Absolutely manic stuff here. So EFL, oh, Carl! I thought Carl would have done another move there on Rich as well. It would be Rich and Famous here for 5th, but no. Carl's trying to hold on. Carl's trying to hold on here for us to push on, to try and get on to 5th here. But at the moment he's in 6th place here. So I expected EFL to hold on a little bit longer, but I didn't expect the tyres to puncture as of now. Would you agree?
Yeah, I didn't think they'd puncture in lap 7. I mean, I would have said maybe lap 9, 10, but that, I feel so bad for him, man. He had everything there, and that just shows you in F1, the slightest of mistakes can make everything go wrong. You could be up at the top of the world, and then the next minute you're at the bottom of it.
Yeah, absolutely. You are absolutely spot on there, Sparks. Absolutely fantastic stuff there. Oh my days, Cal. Try to close in on Rich now for 5th place still. This is the only battle we've got so far in the race here. Napula holding on for 1st place here. I'm a bit worried that he might hit the puncher barrier. Do you think Napula will have to pit now based on what you saw from EFL?
Well, in previous experience, I've took softs to lap 9, but I think he should really be pitting now. It is getting quite risky. At this point in the tyre life, you start sliding about, you get closer to the barriers, and it's just not safe. So, yeah, I think he's coming in now.
Yeah, that's right. You're right there. So, Q-Tip, who started off at the back, let me just double check. 11 places. So, from 12th place, Q-Tip is in 1st place here. So, like I said, he's the one driver to watch here tonight, and I'll tell you what, he has been in the top 2 here at the minute here, but obviously he'll have to pit later on, which I'm guessing for the softs, unless he's going for the medium tyres early, depending on if there's a safety car mounted here. But at the moment here, Q-Tip will be in 1st position here, but still watching another battle here, still with this battle here between Rich and Cal, and also Napula with the background there, and Sloppy there. So I'm going to go watching Sloppy now. Sloppy can try and get onto Napula now for 6th place here. No, does not make the move here at before turn 3 here, Sparks.
Yeah, this fight's going really well. I love watching me fights like this. It takes you back to go-karting when it's just wee scraps, but I think Sloppy will think smarter of it and take him in the DRS straight. But I mean, maybe not. We saw that ambitious move at the castle section, so I'm really enjoying watching this.
I bet you think you want to drive it on this league as well.
I do.
Oh, bless on Sparks there. So, like I said, he's the special guest commentator, a co-coms commentator for me tonight. I tell you what, he's doing a cracker of a job, as I keep repeating every time. It's just a silly, not a silly band moment, but he's doing a cracker of a job there. He should do into commentary as well afterwards. We've got Carl still battling out with Rich here for 4th and 5th place here. Napula and Sloppy here, trying still battling out. Yellow flag set to 1. Yellow flag.
Yes, I Delta.
Who was that? Sorry.
I think it was Delta. He just clipped the barrier or something. I'm not too sure, but he lost it a bit. But he's back on running. I'm not sure if he has wing damage, but
yes, he has.
He's right end plate, or both end plates actually.
He's got both end plates there, so he'll be absolutely fuming at that Delta. Delta Bravo here next. I'll tell you what, he won't be absolutely happy there. He's in 14th place over here. He'll be thinking he wants to get rid of Baku as quickly as possible, without a shadow of a doubt here. But at the moment here, Q-Tip's doing a brilliant job here in 1st place. Fisher could be closing in on there, so Fisher could be the one to be the new leader after Q-Tip later on here. But Cal try and push everything he can here. EFL, who after he made that puncher earlier on, he's pushed himself into the points barrier now, so he's pushing that car to the limit here. Sparks, do you agree?
Yeah, he's doing a really good job. That's what you always like to see drivers do. But as you're noting on Q-Tip and Fishy, that gap has been sitting around 5 seconds, and Q-Tip's in older tyres, so I'm really excited to see what Q-Tip can do when he gets onto newer tyres, because his pace is extremely good at the moment.
Oh! Safety car!
Oh, safety car!
You've said that perfect timing there, Sparks. Safety car, it is there. So Delta, who's had a really tight time there. I think he's the one who's caused the safety car to come out here. But right, if you was in the position now, what tyre would you have gone for? Would you have kept on the hards, or would you have gone on the mediums at this point, Sparks?
Well, if I'm Q-Tip, obviously, I'd go into the mediums. Fishy, if I was Fishy, I'd go into the mediums. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Maybe for the guys like Napula and stuff, they would just stay. Napula is going to get a big win out of this, in my opinion. But Q-Tip, absolute winner from this. Of course, he's pitting now, but it'll be interesting to see what Fishy does. Will he stay out? He's pitting.
So Fishy is going to the pits side with Q-Tip. So Q-Tip should get out at the same time before. Just want to get stuck in. Yeah, I hate that double stack when you're in the same team as well. It's annoying because if you get too close to each other, you will lose out so much time as well. But both Fishy and Q-Tip have gone for the medium tyres as well. So, tell you what, Kersey just got ahead of Fishy there in the pits as well. I'll tell you what, that could have been nasty stuff there. Could have had a silly bang moment there inside the pits, and there would have been fuming between the Renault and the Alfa Romeo teams. But I'll tell you what, Cal, hold on in the hards by 6/10 there. But like I said, all the drivers are going to be all in the pits here. So Cal and Sloppy are both still stuck with the hard tyres as well. Would you think that would have gone for the mediums for those two, or did you think that was the right call at the time?
There's two ways you can think of it. You can think Cal might be thinking, I'll just sit in Q-Tip's DRS and I'll be happy with a top 7-5 finish. But you might see other drivers like Fish who've went onto these mediums and they want more, they want to get more out of the car. But it can go either way. So it's a gamble and a half, but we'll see how it turns out. I've just noticed DFL's put into mediums as well, which is a huge relief probably for him when he saw that safety car.
He did as well, especially some of the drivers who've had a struggling start at the start of the race here. But like I said, all drivers have all pitted. They've all gone except for Cal, Napula, and Sloppy out of the safety cars. All of them have gone for the medium slash. About 3 drivers have gone for the hard tyres as well. So like I said, I mean, with the safety car at Baku, it's normally about 2 to 3 laps here when it kicks in as well. Normally, with the 50% races, it normally takes about 2 laps for the safety car, but I expect probably about 2 laps as well. But if you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe to the Hit the Apex Racing League channel for all the live races here as well. Make sure you tune in live and exclusive, because this has been an absolute cracker of a race here. If you like what you're seeing as well, Why don't you subscribe to the Twitter, and hopefully one of the guys will contact, Sparks will contact you if you're interested to join in as well. But what your thoughts of the race so far from the viewer's point of view? Hopefully we'll get the comments coming in as we speak now. But the safety car will come in hopefully by lap 12-13 as well. So hopefully there'll be no unlucky 13s for any of the drivers here tonight as well. But at the moment here, we've got 13 drivers, ironically, left here. But will it be 13 left at the Baku track? Because 3 drivers are out of the race here. Sippy, Games and Delta are all out of the race here as well. Delta, who's the only one who's had their safety car to be brought out, so something must happen on his point of view, whereas the others have all stayed. They've retired outside of the track here as well. With lap 12 or 26, not even hitting the halfway, not hitting the apex, but hitting the halfway mark here as well. Do you think Q-Tip will hold on here now, or do you think there'll be a shock for the first?
I mean, it's a big ask. Q-Tip, he's a very talented driver. We've seen amazing comebacks from him, and this might just be another one to add onto the list. Personally, yeah, if he can keep Cal behind in the first 2 straights, the big one and then the back straight, I have a feeling he's got this in the bag, because you've got Fishy who's going to have to come through all of this traffic, and meanwhile he'll be doing that, Q-Tip will be getting a gap ahead and Cal will be holding them all up. So it's going to be very interesting, but I've got my money on Q-Tip.
You got your money on Q-Tip? Q-Kip? Is that what you was going to call him now, Sparks? Q-Kip? On that one? I knew you. I caught you a few times where you said Q-Kip 1999 at that point there, but he's Q-Tip now. He'll be on pole position here with the perfect tip here in first place at the moment here. But at the moment here, still battling out on the safety car moment here. They'll try and warm up their tyres here, but I've not heard any confirmation here as well. I've not seen any penalties, as in like warnings or colour cuts moments there. So at the moment here, it's going to be like a penalty. For the first time that I've seen, it might be a penalty-free race, unless I'm mistaken. But safety car is in this lap here, guys. Safety car is in this lap. So now the leader Q-Tip will have to bunch the drivers here, because this is going to be an absolute manic slipstream here. So Cal needs to try and get onto that moment here when Q-Tip starts. So I bet you at turn 20 he'll go. He's trying to go for it here.
Really holding it.
He's got to do something here. He's going to try. He's going to have to go for it here. Oh, will he go for it? He's got. Oh, he's going. It's going! It's going! We're off and ready now for the part of the race here tonight at the Baku Grand Prix. So safety car was in here now. This is a manic start! Come on! Oh, Fishy!
Oh, 3 wide!
What happened? Oh, my days! Oh, come on! We got 2 elements. The Toro Rosso. Oh, Rich. Oh no, the McLaren. Sloppy has made a mistake at turn 2 there. But look at Fishy. Fishy trying to make the move here on Kersey. Oh my days. Oh, Fishy. Oh. Sparks, I bet you're laughing yourself now with all the commentary stuff as well. Absolutely unbelievable stuff here as well. Yeah. Sparks.
Yeah, this is crazy. That was some restart. I mean, most of them kept it clean, but when I saw them go 3 wide, no way they were going to make it through into turn 1. And then turn 2 were obviously sloppy, which is a shame. But yeah, crazy start. And oh, AFL's dragged down the inside of Rich. I know he's made it pull off.
Yeah, absolutely. What a move there from EFL there as well. He's done a brilliant job there, so he's moved to 6th place here. So after his mistake of the puncher, he's moved himself back up to the top 6 as well. So Fishy could have a chance here on Kersey again. Napula tried closing on Cal for 2nd and 3rd here, but I'm watching Fishy now, because Fishy, my throat is absolutely going to be killing after it. It's already over halfway here, and I don't know what I'm going to do after this. I might just well retire after this as well. But this is absolutely Fishy here, trying to close in on Kersey now for 4th place here. So the DRS is not kicking in just yet here. But I'll tell you what, Kersey trying to hold on here. Kersey's trying to hold on here for 4th place here. Napula trying to close in on Cal here. Kersey trying to defend here. Oh, 2-1. Fishy! No! No! Oh! I'll tell you what! Fishy! Fishy! No! Oh! This is unbelievable! No! Fishy! 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 Come on! Come on! Come on! You can do it! Oh no! Fishy does not... No! No! Turn through! Yes! Oh! No! They're still going! They're still going with the two events! They're still going with the two... No! Come! This is unbelievable! We've got 4 car power! 3! We've got 3! EFL! EFL! Oh! No!
Oh!
No! 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 Oh my days! Oh! Unbelievable stuff there, and that was real shame that at turn 6 there, I believe. Turn 6. Sparks, I'll let you carry on for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame to see a bit of contact happen there. There always is going to be a bit of contact now and then, as we see Gadrop will make a little bit of a mistake at Cass. I don't know if any damage has been made, but yeah, back to it. I don't know if... Oh, Cursey!
Oh! What's happened?
I think he hit the back of Fishy and it just kind of went all wrong. I don't know who made a move or what, but yeah, that's just went all wrong there. They're all losing their heads a little bit and they need to calm down, because if this keeps going and the stewards see it, I don't think they'll be too happy.
They won't be too happy here. You're deadly right there, but Kirsty's going to be absolutely livid here. She's going to try and hold on here on the left hand side. DRS is now enabled now. DRS is now enabled. Ben Gallagher moves up to 7th place here, so he makes the move. Oh, Ben! Ben is just out of nowhere. It was just outside of it just before there. Oh no! Rich has lost a bit of his front wing damage here, so he'll be absolutely livid there. Absolutely livid. I tell you what. I don't know how our voices are not gone here after the yellow flag set to 1 here as well. Rich has gone into Paul here as he's out of the race here in 10th from 10th place here, so he'll be absolutely livid there. I think it's because of that front wing damage. He'll have to go all the way round, and he would have had to be would have been right at the back of the grid there. But at the moment here, from 16 drivers remain, we've got 12 drivers remain on lap 15 of 26 here. But Carl trying to close in on Napula for 2nd place here. But so many battles going on left, right and centre. I might have to go back to Carbs here for 4th place, because they might have a 3-car battle here, Sparks.
Yeah, I've just been riding on board with EFL for this 4th place battle, and we've got EFL, Fishy and Carb, some of the best drivers in the league, so I can't wait to see what goes on here. Fishy's looking really aggressive, and I hope he's not losing his head a bit, but EFL looks a bit more calm and composed, and I think he's ready to go for round 2 here.
So I'm going to watch it from EFL's point of view on the stream here. Watching it from this point of view, can Fishy try and close in on Carbs here with 2 drivers? We might have please be a 3 to bed. Please be a 3 in the bed moment here of the 3 wide cars here. Can Fishy try and close in on Carbs here with a DRS straight here? Both drivers need to have the slipstream now. EFL needs to have the slipstream. Oh, come on! Come on! We might have to... No! Oh, yes! We've got 3! We've got 3! Oh, no! Oh, my days! Oh, my days! EFL moves to the 4th! EFL moves up to 4th place here. Carbs drop down from 4th to 6th in a matter of corners. Sparks!
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, EFL really making a statement. Is Fisher going to go round outside of him? He moves under the braking zone, and EFL's just hit the wall. And Carbs has been hit again from EFL, so wow. So
EFL's lost a bit of his front wing as well, because he's had a bit of damage there. I'm not sure that was the cause from Fishy's car there. I only saw the aftermath of it there, but from EFL had to hit the wall there. Carbs unfortunately had nowhere to go and hit EFL's car as well. But what a race so far. But Rich is out of the race here. He is already out of the race, but he's already left the session as we speak here. So 2 drivers battling out here, Carbs and EFL, who both had front wing damage here. But hopefully we'll try and see what happens here. But also Napula try closing on Cal for 2nd and 3rd here. So tell us about your thoughts of the race so far at lap 16.
Yeah, I mean, it started off really high, it dulled down, and it just went again, and it's shooted up, and it started off again. So I feel bad for Fishy. EFL moved under the braking zone there, which is a shame to see, making that mistake. It's easy to make stuff like that. Even you see some of the best making that, but we're going to see Napula here go for a move on Cal, is it, and he's going to make it pretty easy. Cal's pretty much just a sit and duck in this straight, and Napula makes it an easy move.
He makes an easy move there, but Carbs try and make the move here against EFL, who is after pit. Oh, I tell you what, nearly hit the wall there from my screen there. So, like I said, Ben Gallagher out of nowhere, he's moved to 6th place here, trying to close in on Carb there for 5th place here. PMP, try and catch, has left the session here. So he's not racing, but somehow he went into the session here. So, at this moment in time here on lap 17.26, Q-Tip holding on for first here. He's doing a brilliant job here. Oh, Ben trying to make the move on the inside here with the fresher hard tyres here. Carbs trying to hold on here for 5th place here. Absolutely manic stuff here. I'll let you carry on, Sparks.
Yeah, manic stuff, as you said. Just nipping onto this, Q-Tip, he's got a 4.5 second gap, and I can't believe we might be saying that he is going to be winning another race this season. I don't know how many, maybe 8-7 races he's won this season, and he's only finished second twice. So if we can be saying that again at the end of this race, that's absolutely astonishing. Crazy from Q-Tip. He's pulled it off again, starting from 12, so if he can do that, that's crazy. Meanwhile, his teammate Fishy back here, a lot of potential in Fishy, but I just don't think it was his day. A lot of instances happened in the midfield and he's just got caught up in it.
Yeah, absolutely. But hopefully he'll try and get into the podium. He might get a podium here, depending on how Cal does on the later bit of the hard tyres here later on in the race here tonight. But at the moment here, it's a battle going on between Ben Gallagher and Carbs here for 5th and 6th place here. Ben Gallagher try to hold on here as well, trying to push as that pedal to the metal on the McLaren car there. Will he try and make the move, or would Carbs go back into the pits here at the moment? Oh, is he going to try? No, he stayed out here, but Ben Gallagher will move up to 5th place here. He'll move up to 5th place here. No, Carbs, oh my days! Oh. I don't know what to say after that next, but Carbs holding on there for 5th place. I don't know if Ben Gallagher's lost a bit of his front wing as well, but no, he hasn't lost his front wing, so he's still going. He's going to try and challenge Carbs in a matter of 2 corners here. Sparks.
Yeah, I think this is really the only battle we've got still alive at the moment. Ben and Carbs really going at it. Carbs has got wing damage. I think I just saw as he slid into that corner in his front right end plate. So he's bringing home a damaged car, but Ben getting really frustrated behind here on the older tyre.
Yeah, absolutely. But with the tyre wear strategies, it doesn't really kick in until probably about the next 3 laps here to find out what's going to happen there from those 2 drivers here tonight. But like I said, the hard tyres should kick in. The hard tyres should already be kicked in, same with the mediums, but the medium tyres should be at that point where it should be at the halfway point where it's going to be struggling. Not struggling now, but it could be struggling in the next 3 laps or so, Sparks.
Yeah, exactly. The tyres, they can go quite a distance, but this will be the point where he'll start to slide now and then. He'll start to realise that they're going off a little, but he does look like he's struggling with that front wing damage as Ben's about to get a good run on to him and into this big straight.
Absolutely, but look at Ben Gallagher now. Gallagher's trying to try and do everything possible here. Hopefully he doesn't sing the Oasis song here. Will we wonder one near? But like I said, can Ben Gallagher try and make the move here on Carbs here for 5th place? So, but can Carbs try and bounce back here for the move here? He's going to have to do something there. Oh no! Oh no! No! Fair play to Carbs. Fair play to Carbs there for letting Ben Gallagher through. He lost the braking point there. Obviously, he lost his front wing earlier on, but because of this, now Hamilton will have to balance it out. Hamilton Finn try to close it on Carbs now for 6th place here. Oh, I'm a bit worried with Carbs there because when he brakes a little bit far too late here. I know it's because of his front wing damage here, but it was a bit worrying here. But look at Hamilton here, trying to close in on to Carbs here for 6th place here. Sparks.
This is just all going wrong for Carbs. He's made 2 collisions with Ben, and now it's brought Hamilton into it, and Hamilton's looking more eager than ever to get by him, and Carbs is bringing home a damaged car. So Carbs will be wanting this race to end really soon. We might even see EFL catch up to him by the end of it.
Absolutely. But with Hamilton Finn, I've not heard from him that much, to be fair, in the race. So like I said, he's on the mean tyres with 7 laps of it, but like I said, the next 3 laps or so, that's where everything will kick in to find out if they can manage it and hold on for dear life here. But Carbs will be a sitting duck here again here for 6th place here with the DRS straight here. There's not much battles going on here. This is the only battle we've got so far in this race here. Q-Tip doing a brilliant job here earlier on, starting from 12th place to finishing first. Sorry, David Hamilton. Hamilton trying to make the move here on Carbs. Carbs trying to hold on here for 6th place here. But like I said, Hamilton needs to make the move now. He wants to make the move done now. Come on! Come on! Oh, Carbs trying to hold on. Oh my days, Carbs trying to hold on. EFL's got the fastest of the race now. We're 140.272. But they're still going side by side. Oh, Carbs nearly hit the car of Hamilton there. But he's still going. Carbs. Oh, come on. Oh, what a move. What a move there from Carb there into 6th place again. He really does not want to lose that position there, Sparks.
Yeah, I've noticed that Hamilton isn't putting his engine modes up, and it's really like hindering him in the straights. He really needs to put that into overtake and start using this battery, because that's what's keeping Carbs in this. And meanwhile, when all this is happening, EFL is catching a lot, and I mean a lot. It's now down to 2.9 seconds, 2.3 even. So, I think we'll definitely see him up into that 6th place fight.
Absolutely, absolutely. But like I said, this is going to be this has been. So at the first stint before the safety car, it was a manic, brilliant race. But now, as we said, as I jinxed it to say there's not been any incidents galore there from other drivers there. We've noticed a few drivers that happened there. It's just consistency as well. If you don't get that consistency right, you will lose out so much time here. And look at Hamilton Finn here. He's trying to do passing Carbs here for 6th place again. But he's going to have to be on the on charge here with EFL. Oh my days, this will be a 3 in a bed moment here. Oh my days, this is going to be belter here. Looking in from EFL's point of view, he'll try and push on Hamilton's car there, but Carbs will hold on here. They'll try not to break. Oh, EFL makes the move, but will we see 3? Oh no, we won't see 3. But can EFL make the move? No! Oh, you beauty! You beauty! What a move! What a move there from EFL, considering he is on the faster tyre wear. But that was a move and a half there, Sparks.
Yeah, what a move from him. Full commitment. And meanwhile, as this is all going on, Hamilton's got back by him, but Carbs is just getting that extra speed in that straight, and he just made it back past him.
Yeah, as you rightly said, his ERS modes are just not hitting it right at that moment in time there. So I'm not sure if Hamilton's just trying to boost it on the straights there, on the main straights. But looking at now, Carbs has got lesser ERS mode than Hamilton Finn at the minute here. But we have to wait and see what happens here. We're on lap 21 or 26. They hit the Apex Racing League here as well. But like I said, my throw is absolutely killing after all that brilliant battles here, galore here. But I tell you what, you definitely want to sign up for this race here, Sparks. Do you agree?
Yeah, sign up. We've still got 3 spots, and as you've seen, the battle here is crazy. We've got Fishy coming up on Cal. He's only 9 tenths in, so he should be having DRS here. But yeah, back to sign up. We're Saturday 8 PM every week, and have a go.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my days, Hamilton nearly trying to make the move, the outtake of Carbs there for 7th place here. But I noticed there's a bit of issue with the car there, but hopefully he'll bounce back here. Oh, both of them hit the wall. Oh. Both of them have hit the wall there, but it doesn't look like they've lost any front wing damage there. But they're still going there. EFL moves to the 5th now, passing Ben Gallagher from 6th place here. But still watching Hamilton Finn. Hamilton Finn needs to try and make the move done now, and no, it doesn't. But he needs to do something here because Carbs has just got that ERS mode already higher there. Unless there's problems with his ERS mode here, it's not pushing. He's not even using that ERS mode, Hamilton Finn. Don't you agree?
Yeah, he really needs to start using it. Meanwhile, as you're saying, after he hit that wall, he's lost his end plates. That's just going to hamper him even more. I don't know how he's going to get by him because he's got nearly 100% ERS, so he's really going to be wanting to use that as soon as he can.
Absolutely, but fair play to Hamilton Finn. He's trying to go around the outside here now. He was nearly trying to make the move done and dusted here, but Carbs is still battling out here, holding on for dear life here for 7th place here. Oh my days, Carl and Napula try to battle it out here for second and third at the moment here, but still watching this battle of Hamilton. Finn here, he'll be finish on that unbelievable stuff there for 7th place battle here. Sparks.
Yeah, the fights are crazy. Cal's even catching up to Napola. We might even see another fight here, and Fish is catching up to it. So could we see a three-way fight for third? Well, there's a fight going on for 7th. It's died down, but it's not completely dead, as Cal's going to make the move on Napola. Is it going to be easy? They're going to go side by side into turn 1. And I think Napola's just going to concede to that and let him through. He looks like the quicker driver at the moment. No.
Napula still. What? Whoa! Cal's just short break there. I don't know if that was to get the DRS from that looker point of view there, but he's still trying to push that car that's the limit here. But Napula will be a sitting duck here on 2nd place here. No! Oh no, Napula's. He could not turn. He could not turn from there because they were side by side at turn 3 there. So unfortunately, Napula went through the gap at the side parts of there. So now you have to back off and try and get back into the podium here after he'd driven a magnificent race until then.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's an easy mistake to make. Even you see the best making mistakes like that. He tried to outbrake his opponent and it just didn't go well. But we might see Fishy getting this 1-2 for Renner.
Yeah, definitely might see it there. But Hamilton Finn is out of the race already here. I'm not sure what happened there, but he would have been side by side with Carbs there. But he hit the wall there, so I think it's because he's lost a bit of his front wing damage there. So he's out of the race here now. So Hamilton Finn, who did a brilliant battle there, left, right, centre against Carbs there, he's just lost out completely. He's just lost out of the race here now. So Fishy moves up to 2nd place now. Carl's trying to bounce back here with the DRS straight now. Again, try and get that slipstream there. But Carl trying to push in that car's limits here. But Fishy on that medium tyres here would be a little bit more quicker than the hard tyres here tonight here. But here we go, can Fishy try and hold on here for 2nd place? Carl's trying to get that DRS as close to him as possible here. But he's doing a brilliant job here, Carl. Sparks.
Yeah, he's done a really good job. I saw him hit that wall on the exit of that downhill left-hander, and I think he's just going to call it a day in 3rd. He's been driving exceptionally well. In A tyres, he's going to be wanting to save them as much as he can. They're going to be 20 lap old hard, so I think he's just going to call it a day in 3rd and hope for the best from now on.
Yeah, hopefully for the best for that point in time there. But Carl trying to push that car to the limit here, but I think he'll try and more defend here now to try and hold on for that last 3rd place here, because it's definitely a 1-2 Renault finish by the looks of things here. But like I said, we haven't said much again about Q-Tip here, but he's done a brilliant job here tonight. And like I said, he's one of the biggest movers of the positions in the race here tonight with 11 positions here. So from 12th to 1st, that's going to be a driver of the day contender here as well. But I tell you what, putting the pressure on you, Sparks, who's been your driver of the day?
I mean, I think it's overseen the job Q-Tip's done. You could say he got lucky with the safety car and everything, but he's timed everything with perfection. Everything F1 is planned. It's not all just thrown into a bucket and see what can happen. Q-Tip would be up there with driver of the day, and I think he rightfully deserves it. But it may seem a bit crazy, but EFL is right up there. He's had so much collisions with people, getting into scraps and getting into fights that he shouldn't be in, and he's kept his head held high and he's still pushing at the end of the race. Yeah, he's still pushing. Fair play to EFL. Kirsty's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so either way it won't make any difference there if he stays in 8th place here, but might make a difference if he try to get past Carb in the next lap or so here. EFL might have a chance on Napula for 4th place here, but Kersey try and have a chance on the slipstream here for... It's just, look, oh my days, Kersey trying to be side by side here with Carbs at 7th place here. They're still going 2 in a bed. We've got a 2 in a bed moment here. Kersey trying to push that pedal to the middle here, but this is unbelievable. But well done to Kersey. But he's going to have to watch out for Carbs here. Does not want to lose out too much time here, because even though he's got a bit of front wing damage, he's got the DRS, and watching it from his point of view here, yeah, Kersey is pushing that pedal to the metal there. So I'm going to go back to EFL here. Sparks, what's your thoughts of the race on EFL now? This is crazy. I thought the race would have been dying down by now, but they're still going. EFL still pushing hard. We've got Kersey still pushing hard. You would think it'd be gone by now, but we've still seen so much confident moves and so much drivers still pushing for it. I'm really excited to see what EFL can do and maybe get third off penalties, but we'll see at the end.
Yeah, so EFL trying to might get fourth definitely, but it might be a push to get third place here. A definite push considering it's like 5-second gap as well. So yeah, like over 5-second gap here, so I can't see that happening here for EFL if he wants to get into a podium here tonight. But fourth would be the best here, and it could be happening here because Napula, who did a brilliant race up to the last few laps here, but Napula will be a sitting duck here on EFL, who's pushed that car, who'll be absolutely livid because I think he would have been the winner here tonight had he not had that puncture tonight, Sparks.
Yeah, that was a big shame for that puncture. It's so easy to happen and just oversee when you're driving the car, and some drivers get tunnel vision and they're so focused on what they're doing they forget about everything else. But still a very strong performance from him. He's showed everyone what he can do, and now a lot of people are going to be looking at him for next race.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's just like you just don't know what to expect until you do it on the race itself. But fair play to EFL to keep going, because he would have, like some drivers, they would have just given up after that puncture as well. But fair play to him. He's pushed that car to the limit, and I tell you what, he's doing a cracker of a job here in fourth place. But it's too much of a risk to push for third now, unless Cal makes so much. At least 2 penalties galore, which I've not seen from his side, which I might be mistaken. But like I said, Cal has not had many penalties from what I remembered there. But Q-Tip is coming up to the end of the second sector now, so I'm just going to watch it from his point of view here at the moment here. Oh my days, Napula might get close to EFL at the moment here, but like I said, because this is the final lap of the race here, Q-Tip will be coming up to the long deer straight here now. And I tell you what, yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2, so something must happen there. I'm not sure who got that problem there, but tell you what, Q-Tip has come to the start finishing line straight now. He'll be absolutely delighted there from 12th to the first. He's just won the Baku Grand Prix, so well done to Q-Tip there. And well done to Fishy to finish in third. No! Cal finishes second. Fishy finishes in third. I didn't realise Fishy had a penalty there, so I do apologise for that. EFL finishes in fourth. Napula finishes in fifth. Ben Gallagher will just come up to the final bits now from 6th place here, and he finishes in there as well. Kersey trying down the straight here as well with 7th place here as well. Carbs, who had a brilliant bar there from so many drivers galore there, will finish in 8th place down the straight here as well. Like I said, if you enjoyed the commentary and also enjoyed the stream, guys, please make sure you subscribe to the channel here. I am here next week as well. But like I said, Carbs tried to cross over the line for 8th place. Ed in 9th place will finish in there, and then Train will finish in 10th place. He's just coming up to nearly the end of the second sector, but he will guarantee a point here tonight. So fair play to Train, who's holding on there as well. So Erdy will come up to the last few corners here now. So while we're waiting for that, what's your thoughts of the race in your own words here, Sparks?
Well, first commentary just for a bit of fun. Probably the best race I've seen. All drivers really committed, but as we see Erdy just about to come across the line. All drivers really committed. We've seen 6 retirements, but that's the nature of this track. We see retirements happen quite a lot, but I'm really happy. The guys have fought really hard and put their heads held high.
Absolutely, absolutely. But like I said, well done also to Sparks, who, like I said, on his first ever commentary, just to do this as well, and put it under a lot of pressure as well. It's just unbelievable stuff. So well done to Sparks on the commentary stuff as well. So it's nerve-wracking, I know, but fair play to him as well. Well done to Q-Tip. So Q-Tip will be the one to watch here as he's battling out for the Drivers' Championship, as well as the Constructors, as well as his teammate here who finishes in third place there. Well done to Cal there for second place there, and then Fishy in third place here. So well done to the top 3 drivers here tonight. What a drive from those 3 as well. So this is going to be the race classification. I won't do any interviews at the end of the race because I've got to shoot off after this. So there will be the race classification for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix for the Hit the Apex Racing League for the F1 Assist League. You've got Q-Tip in first, Carl's in second, Fishy in third, EFL fourth, Napula fifth, Ben Gallagher sixth, Kersey is seventh, Carbs is in 8th, Eddie is in 9th, Train is in 10th, Hamilton Finn 11th, Sloppy, Rich, Delta, Games, Sippy have all had the DNFs during that race itself. So, Fishy did have the 3-second time penalty. That was at lap 15. Okay, that was the only penalty there. So fair play to the drivers here tonight as well. Like I said, I'm not doing any interviews at the end of the race. So we're going to stop the stream in a matter of second here. But for your first ever commentary stuff for the last time here, Sparks, are you going to come back again?
I mean, we might see another special appearance from me, but we'll see. Tonight, I gave it a go. I've seen what it's all about, and I tell you, I have a lot of respect for you to shout that much and have that much enthusiasm for nearly an hour. I've got a lot of respect for you, same amount that for all the drivers. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, but maybe I might be back.
Maybe. I hope so. Thank you very much for that, Sparks. Absolutely legend there as well. Like I said, thank you very much for Sparks for joining me as the commentator tonight. I will be back next week for round 10 of the Hit the Apex Racing League, so make sure you tune in on that as well, guys. But thank you to everyone that's watched the stream. I haven't seen the comments, so if you have mentioned down there, I'm sorry I did not caught on there because obviously I didn't have my laptop with me on that point. But thank you to all the drivers here tonight. That was a cracker. That was one of the bestest races. Considering this is like the first ever F1 Assist League that I've commentated on before the Division 1 stopped last week or two. But thank you very much, guys. This was the Hit the Apex Racing League on the YouTube channel for the F1 Assist League. This was at the glorious race of Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I was your host with the most, Mark, with the legendary Sparks for one-off commentary duo as well. So thank you to him again for that as well. And also, I'll see you all next week at the glorious race for round 10 of the league as well. See you later, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.